If you are a beginner trying to start a soap production business in Nigeria, then you should watch this video because it could save you from frustration, wastage of money, and ingredients because beginners make the following mistake I'm about to share in this video. Hello and welcome. This is Sherry Pels, the Artisan Skills Coach. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 basic mistakes or wrong mindsets that beginners in Nigeria who want to start a soap production business have. The first one is thinking that you need a factory before you get started. How wrong such mindset. And I wonder whoever told you that. Because the people I actually consult who come to me for me to teach them how to produce soap, how to get started with soap production and create a respectable, profitable business from it, always tell me that they think they need a factory before they can get started. And I ask, what makes you think you need a factory when what you are about to produce, you're not yet sure if people will love it, if it actually meets the demand in the market? Yes, soap production is lucrative, but hey, it's peculiar to the individual that produces it. There are many people producing soaps, but it's not everybody that can produce quality soaps. That is why Mama Lemon, Morning Fresh still have their stance in the market because they are consistent with their formulation. So have you tried it yet? Are you sure that your formulations are consistent? Are you sure that your soap will not separate after 2 weeks or so? So why are you thinking of starting big? If you have that money, please keep it. Learn the rudiments of the business. And that is to start your production. And you can start that on a small scale. You can start that in your house, but make sure you start it outside where there is ventilation. You don't start it inside a closed place because you're dealing with chemicals. You start it outside. Make sure you make use of your protective wear, and then you're good to go. The main thing is produce something of quality, something consistent, something that can stand the test of time. Soap is not meant to decay. When a soap separates, it has decayed. It's not meant to decay in 2 weeks' time. Mama Lemon and Morning Fresh you buy, it lasts for 2 years. Can your own soap last for that long? These are things you have to test. So that is one wrong mindset beginners actually have. So we'll move on to the next one. Now, those that actually get started coming off of free videos they watch on YouTube, they feel that it's just to produce and put it into any kind of bottle and then they are good to go. No, you are wrong, except you're not interested in turning this into a respectable, profitable business. If you are actually after creating a business that would feed you and take care of your needs and actually help you build wealth, then that is not the way to go. You need to brand your soap, but you do not need to, it doesn't have to be expensive. Yes, it does not have to be expensive. You can learn how to brand your soap in a very elegant, unique way that stands out, that separates you from the competition outside there. You can learn how to do it, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So that is another wrong mindset beginners have, and these are things that limits people from getting started. That's why Morning Fresh and the rest are still having a larger share out there, because I and you, I beg your pardon, I'm not part of it because I actually conquered that when I got started 5 years ago. That's why I'm confident to teach people my formulations, and then they don't have any issues with it. They use that to actually start a sustainable soap business. So it's not I and you, I beg your pardon. Then the third one is copying random formulations you see online, on YouTube, social media platforms. Hey, you know what? Those formulas they are giving to you most times cannot help you build or start a sustainable, profitable, respectable business in soap production, because you do not know the percentage they use, you do not know the different types of chemicals they use. You may know, but you don't know why they used it. What is the function of these chemicals inside your production? You do not know. So when you go copying, and of course, I'm sorry to say, but I'm a coach that doesn't like sugarcoating things. Yes, this is social media, but hey, somebody has to tell the truth. Most of the things you see online is just content to create content so that they can get likes and then get monetized. But most people are not conscious enough to give you value. And I must say, it's not easy to give value like that for free because it entails hard work. For instance, someone like me that is teaching people how to produce soap, I learned it. I paid a lot of money to learn how to produce a soap that can help me build my own business and also teach people. So you don't expect somebody like me who has paid a lot of money to learn this thing to come and give that information for free. It's not possible. So let me tell you the truth that nobody else will tell you. Most of these free formulas they give to you online, or even the one that you pay 2,000, 3,000 naira to learn, I'm sorry, they can't help you start a successful, respectable business that you can grow out of your backyard. Oh, yes, it's not possible. So you need to learn, you need to be ready to pay. Stop having that mindset of free things. Free things are good, but it can only take you so far. It can't give you transformational results. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. All right. Next one is that you need to learn how to sell. When you produce your soap eventually and you're sure that your production is stable, you need to learn how to sell. Like I always tell my students, your first production is not your success story. It's not the production that makes you blow. No, it's not. You have to be sure that what you have produced, people love it and they can attest to the fact that it's quality. Now you need to learn how to sell. If you're someone who is shy of selling, then you have no business in business. No, you have no business doing a business. No, you don't have any business in it. Maybe you are comfortable with hobby, then go ahead and do that. But because of the effort you have put in, and again, if you have it at the back of your mind that you're a problem solver, you are solving a problem for people, you need to charge your worth. So that is that. You need to learn how to sell. It's not something you learn in a day or two. It's something you have to keep doing. You have to follow formulas, frameworks, and then be consistent with it until you see the result. You need to learn that. It's very important. So when you go through the videos that teach you how to learn soaps for free, do they also teach you how to sell it? That's why most of you heard that soap business is lucrative. You jumped into it, and when you produced, you're wondering, why am I not selling? Or you're selling and then you're suffering. There's someone I saw when I went to buy chemicals for my business, and this lady was very fresh. She was very fair, very, very fair and attractive. When I came back 3 months after that and I saw this woman, I was like, what happened to this beautiful lady? She was dark. I couldn't help it. I had to ask her, Ma, what happened? You're looking stressed. Because we actually had a chat the first time we saw. And she said, My dear, I'm so stressed. And I'm wondering, is it the same soap that I am selling, that this woman is actually selling and is making her like this? She doesn't know how to sell. She doesn't know how to position herself before the right audience. And she's learning how to produce soap in a local way. Of course, she will suffer. All right, so that is that. And then the next one is expecting instant money from that business. No, it doesn't happen like that. There is hardly any business you get into that you expect to start getting profit. Let me put it that way, profit, because you can sell, but selling is not the same thing as making profit. So this is the catch. Your business has to build trust from your prospective customers. So they have to trust you and then they become loyal with you. That is what actually gives you profit. And this is something that you have to do consistently with time. And if you do it well, in just a very few time, you can begin to make that profit, especially when it's a product that everybody uses every day. And the last one I'll talk about here is quitting too soon. Now, that happens because you are not taught how to do the business. If you are taught how to do the business, you will know that there are certain things you need to be consistently doing for a particular time before you see results. When you don't see the result because you felt it's something that, oh, soap is lucrative, produce the soap and start selling, and you make 5 times the capital, or 5 times your capital, and you get into it and you find out that it's not the way it was said, and then you quit. No, that's not it. So if you are planning on getting started with soap business in Nigeria, please start it the right way. Throw away these mindsets. Get yourself a mentor. I will keep saying it. And I'm not saying it because I mentor people. If you like, you can come to me or to my business, we mentor you. If you don't, you can choose some other person. But please, whatever it is you are doing, if you know you want to be successful, you don't want to throw away money. If you have so much money to start this business, please wait a bit. Start from baby steps and then prove that these steps, this thing I'm doing is valid. Prove that it's something that can scale before you scale it. Until I come your way next time, this is Sherry Pills. I would say success with your business pursuit.